Shabbat
Sorry,
Shalom,
I'm in the
everybody.
car.
Welcome to Congregation or Tzion. We're glad to have you with us. Tomorrow morning, we are going to call Alex Moriarty to the Torah as a bar mitzvah. And this evening, he will be participating in the service. We're using the Kabbalat Shabbat prayer book of the congregation, which is available to you online. If you go to otaz.org/digital sidurim, you'll find it there. Let me say a word about the song Shalom Aleichem, which is on page 4. In the Middle East, people greet one another by saying Salam Aleikum. In Hebrew, Shalom Aleichem. Now, how are you supposed to respond if someone says Shalom Aleichem to you? You're supposed to say Aleichem Shalom. Sounds like a comedy routine, but you're supposed to reverse the order of the words. Now, most of the time, the words Shalom Aleichem, may peace be upon you, those words are perfunctory. We say Shalom Aleichem, but we don't really want to get into a long discussion with people about how they really are. But the idea is that on Shabbat, we have the time to find out how people really are. We have time for others. And look at the words of the song, which was written in the 17th century by Jewish mystics. Peace be with you, angels of peace, angels of the Most High. So to whom is this greeting offered here? Who's being greeted? The angels. We're saying shalom to the angels. We offer blessings of peace to disarm any ill will, any negativity that the angels may feel toward us. And I think what we are really doing on Friday night when we sing this song and we imagine greeting the angels is that we are trying to make peace with the people around us. We're trying to make peace with our own family and friends, especially while we are locked down at home. We may ignore or even hurt the people we are living with. We may get short-tempered. Shalom is a time to reconnect, a time to make up. Only after we offer our greeting to the angels and to each other will we feel Shabbat working on us. Shabbat Shalom, page 4, Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharei, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Page 5, Yedid Nefesh.
Yedid nefesh of harachaman meshochav el retzona yarutz avda kemo aya yishtachavel muhadara ki eravlo yedidu tachmino fetzu vecholtam ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la la.
Page 8, Lachuna Ranana.
Lechu neranena ladonai nariya letzor yishenu nekad mafana betoda bizmiro nariya lo kiel gadol adonai umelech gadol al kol Elohim asher biyado meknei haaretz Tarim lo Asher Yamehu Asahu V'yabesh et yadav Yatzaru Bo nishtachave v'nichra nivrecha lifnei Adonai Yoseinu Ki hu Eloheinu anachnu Amari tov etzon yadu Arba'im shana akut bedor Va'omaram to'e levavhem Vehem lo yad'u derachai Asher nishbati ve'api Im yevo'un el menuchati.
Page 13, Romamu.
Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho.
On page 17, we're going to sing Lecha Dodi. What we're really doing when we greet the Shabbat bride, the Shabbat queen, is we are welcoming the softer side of ourselves, the kinder side, the more contemplative side. So you can think of it that way. Page 17.
Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene pene shaba nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene pene shaba nekabela. La 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 la. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene pene shaba nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene pene shaba nekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad, Hishmiyanu el hamyuchad, Adonai echad, Shemo echad, L'shem ultiferet v'liti la 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 la, Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, Penei penei Shabbat nekabela, Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, Penei penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki hi mekor ha'bracha, verosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila la 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 la. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Mikdash melech ir melucha, kumitze'i mitocha hafecha, rav lach shevet b'mekavacha, vehu yachamo halayich chemla. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Yamin usmol tifrotzi, et Adonai taritzi, al yad ish ben partzi, v'nismecha v'nagila la 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 la. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam b'simcha uvtzola, toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela.
Page 23, the psalm says, Tov lahodot l'Adonai. It's good to give thanks to Adonai. So take just a moment to think of all the things you are thankful for this week. Page 23.
Tov lehodot l'Adonai u'zamer l'shimcha elyon. Tov lehodot l'Adonai u'zamer l'shimcha elyon. Lehagid b'boker chasdecha ve'emunatcha b'leilot. Lehagid b'boker chasdecha ve'emunatcha b'leilot. Tov lehodot l'Adonai u'zamer l'shimcha elyon. Tov lehodot l'Adonai u'zamer l'shimcha elyon. Lehagid b'boker chasdecha ve'emunatcha b'leilot. Lehagid b'boker chasdecha ve'emunatcha b'leilot. Tov lehodot l'Adonai Adonai, uzamer l'shimcha elyon, tov lehodod l'Adonai, uzamer l'shimcha elyon. Ki simchtani Adonai b'fo'alecha b'ma'aseh yadecha aranein, magadlu ma'asecha Adonai, me'od amku machshevotecha. Adonai malach geud lavesh, lavesh Adonai oz hitazar, avtikon tevel baltimod, nachon kisacha me'az me'olam ata. Nasu neharot Adonai, nasu neharot kolam, yisu neharot doch yam. Mikolot mahim rabim adirim mishpereyam adir bamarom Adonai. Edotecha ne'emnu meod, leveitcha na'ava kodesh Adonai leorech yamim.
Page 25, the mourners and those observing yahrzeit may rise if they are able for mourners Kaddish. Page 25. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah. Be'alma divara kirute v'yamlich malchute. V'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chaye dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mivarach Leolam Lomei Almaya. Yiparach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yithalal Shemei Kudsha Brichu. Le'ela Mikol Birchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechemata. Damiran bi'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shalom Arava min Shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. Amen. Oseh Shalom b'mromav. Hu yaseh Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. Amen. My friends, Hanukkah is coming. Only 5 shopping days to go. Now, I'm kidding, of course. The gifts are the least important part. As I look at the holiday from the perspective of our life setting right now, what strikes me about it is how hopeful the Maccabees were. They must have known how difficult the odds are. And if you give the miracle story of the oil your belief for a moment, it took enormous courage to light the lamp, not knowing how long a little bit of oil would last. It must have seemed a crazy dream. Something completely unrealistic, that it would last for days and days. Did they really think that it would? Let me point out the difference between hope and hopefulness. There is a difference. I learned this from Professor John Cobb of the Claremont School of Theology, where I took a few classes many years ago. Hope sometimes becomes specific hopes. I hope such and such happens. I hope I get the vaccine this month. Hopes like that might not be realistic, and they might be very self-centered. Very selfish. But hopefulness is something different. We can remain hopeful even if we may need to give up on some of our specific hopes. Perhaps the Maccabees did not know what would happen in the next few days after they lit the lamp. Perhaps they were readying themselves for disappointment, but they remained hopeful that a better life might still be possible and the light might conquer the darkness. So they went ahead and they lit the lamp. What I'm saying is, hope can be unrealistic, but hopefulness inspires people to action. As an example, I think of global warming. If we're going to be realistic, we know that the world is not going to return to the way it was 10 or 20 years ago. That's not going to happen. But we can still be hopeful that actions we take today will make a difference of some kind. The actions we take today will have an effect. We can still be hopeful. Now, here's another example. In the Torah reading tomorrow morning, Jacob is preparing to meet his brother Esau, who comes toward him with 400 men. Esau might kill him. After all, Jacob cheated his brother. So Esau might kill him. The Torah says, and Esau ran to meet him and embraced him and kissed him. And in the Torah scroll, there are little dots over the word Vayishakehu, and he kissed him. The rabbis, the ancient rabbis, were divided over what the word meant. Is it possible that he really kissed the brother who cheated him? Or are the dots on top of the word bite marks? Maybe he bit the brother who cheated him. So the rabbis debate about this. And what is so remarkable about this discussion is that it is really a discussion about hopefulness. Realistically, Esau might very well bite Jacob. But nevertheless, some of the rabbis in this debate remained hopeful that Esau, or anyone else for that matter, might change to such a degree that they might kiss instead of bite. They remained hopeful. So my message tonight is, let's focus on hopefulness rather than hope. Don't be discouraged by the setbacks. We're not going to get everything that we want, but we need to stay hopeful so that we can achieve a better world. We're going to invite Alex now to lead us in Baruch Hu. You may rise. Page 28.
ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים.
Page 30.
אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך אהבת, תורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו וקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו לאורך ימינו ובהם נגה יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. We invite Alex to lead us in the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levavcha, uv'chol nafshecha, uv'chol me'odecha, v'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh, asher anohi mitzavecha, hayom al levavecha, v'shinantam levaneha, v'dibarta bam, v'shifteha b'veiteha, uv'lechnecha havadere, uv'shofbecha uv'kamecha, Ukshartam leot al yadeha, vehayu letotafot bein eineha, uktavtam al mezuzo beiteha, uvishareha.
והיה אם שמוע תשמעו על מצוותי אשר אנוכי מצווה אתכם היום לאהבת אדוני אלוהיכם ועובדו נפשכם תתאים את ארצכם תירא ומקוש ואספת תגונך ותירושך ויצריך תתי אספת ואחת אספת שמונה לכם תפתו אבכם סרתם ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור דבר אל בני ישראל ואמרת להם ועשו להם ציצית למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Page 35.
ומלכותו ורצון קיבלו עליהם משה ומרים ובני ישראל לכנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh Nora tehilot Osef eleh, Nora tehilot, Osef eleh. Malchut la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Page 39, let's read together in the English. Grant, O eternal God, that we may lie down at night in peace and raise us up in the morning renewed with strength. Spread over us the shelter of godly peace. Guide us with good counsel. And for your name's sake, be our help. Shield us from hatred and plague. Keep us from war, famine, and suffering. Subdue our inclination to evil. O God, our guardian and helper, our gracious and merciful sovereign, give us refuge in the shadow of your godly wings. Guard our coming and our going, that now and always we have life and peace. Blessed is Adonai, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel and humanity, and over Jerusalem.
ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום מעתה ועד עולם ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך ברוך אתה אדוני הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים.
Page 40, you may rise if you are able.
We invite Alex to lead us in the words of Vishamru. For you, it's on page 34. There you go.
Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dortam brit olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dortam brit olam. Beni uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dortam brit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim v'et ha'aretz. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dortam brit olam. Uvayom hashvi shavat le'nefash, shavat le'nefash, shavat le'nefash. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dortam brit olam.
Beautifully done, Alex. Yitkadal ve'yitkadash shemei rabba ve'alma divra kirute v'yamlich malchute b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayedecho beit Yisrael ba'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru amen yehei rabba mevarach le'alam ulal me'almaya yitbarach Yitbarach ve'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam ve'yitnaseh ve'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei tekudsha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran ve'alma v'imru amen.
We stand at attention and pray individually, pages 43 through 56.
תקבל ברצון, אותי לרצון תמיד עבודת ישראל עמך. שלך ציון רחמים ורחתם, המחצה שנות ציון. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים, רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם, ויחל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה, ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואימותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון קונה שמיים וארץ. מגן אבות בדברו, מחיי מתים במאמרו, האל הקדוש שאין כמוהו, המניח לעמו ביום שבת קודשו, כי בם רצה להניח להם, כי בם רצה להניח להם, לפניו נעבוד ביראה ופחד, ונודה לשמו בכל יום תמיד, מאון הברכות. אל ההודעות, אדון אדון השלום, מקדש השבת ומברך שביעי, ומניח בקדושה לעמדו שני עונג, זכר למעשה בראשית. אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, רצה במנוחתנו, קדשנו במצוותיך, ותן חלקנו בתורתך. סבנו מטובך, ושמחנו בישועתך, וטהר ליבנו לעובדך באמת, והנחילנו אדוני אלוהינו, באהבה וברצון שבת קודשך, וינוחו בישראל מקדשי שמך. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
Page 60.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא תברכו וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו, אמן. להשמי רבה מברך, לעלם ולעלמי עולמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמת קודשה, בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחת ונחמתה דמירן בימה ואמרו אמן. תתקבל סולטון והוא דכל ישראל, קודם אבוהון בשמיה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלום רב מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו amen.
Page 62, we offer our prayer for those in need of healing and for those who care for them.
Excuse me, my guitar's getting a little bit beaten today. Mi shebeirach avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi shebeirach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
Page 63, we rise in body or in spirit for Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabbat la'adon hakol la'tekru la'letzer reshit shelo asanu kigrei ha'aratzot v'lo samanu k'mishrot ha'adama shelo samokenu kahem v'gor aleinu kol hamanam v'nachnu korim u'mishtahavim u'modim lifnei melech Mohe Hamohim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. V'ne'emar v'chaya Adonai l'melech ol kol haaretz Bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad Ushemo echad.
Page 66, the congregation remembers the following yahrzeits. Beryl Joseph, mother of Lois Seaman. Hannah Richter, mother of David Richter. Florence Kaplan, mother of Lorraine Carmen, grandmother of Myra Alport. Isaac Zelovitsky, father of Howard Zell, grandfather of Lauren Eisenstein and Stephen Zell. Malvin Kartus, father of Adrian Bien Wilner. Harold Altman, brother of Julius Altman. Jack Pullman, father of Pamela Pullman. Jacob Pilch, father of Betty Kramer. Ted Kaplan, brother of Lorraine Carmen, uncle of Myra Alport. Yetta Zweig, paternal grandmother of Howard Zweig. Ethel Gold, grandmother of Julie Krell. Thelma Charnow, mother of Bobby Rubin. Marvin Rubin, father of Sherry Latto. And Myron Bernard, the father of Lori Matlick. Please add your own names. The mourners and those observing yahrzeit rise for Kaddish, page 66. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah. Be'alma divara kirute v'yamlik malchute v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chaye dekol beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevarach le'olam almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shemei dekutsha. Brichu. Le'ela mikol birchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran bi'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shloma rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Alex, way to go. Very well done. And our thanks to the cantor. It's my pleasure to introduce Frank Lang, who will make a presentation to Alex on behalf of the congregation.
Thank you, Rabbi Klatzker and Cantor Rubenstein, for leading us in services tonight. And thank you to Alex Moriarty for your participation as well. Alex, you're off to a great start. I'd like to also extend Mazel Tov to your parents, Andy and Cheryl, your brother Matthew, and your whole extended family that are felling with you tonight. It's my honor to present you with some bar mitzvah gifts. I can't do it in person, but they are in a bag on the front desk in the office, on Eve's desk. So you'll need to make arrangements to stop by and pick up the following items. There's a wine cup from the men's club, a Jewish National Fund certificate showing a tree was planted in Israel in your name, USY free event certificate from the youth department, and I encourage you to use that and get familiar with the youth department and enjoy it. Women's League is presenting you with a new tzedakah box, B'nai Tzedek Youth Philanthropy certificate with seed money in your name. Use this philanthropic fund to give to organizations that you feel passionate about. And a book from the Jewish Federation titled Israel Matters. Thank you, Scott Wiegand, for your technical expertise in making the virtual service possible. Please join us tomorrow morning at 9:30 on our live stream for Shabbat service, where Alex will become a bar mitzvah. 15 minutes after services end tomorrow morning, please join Rabbi Sussman for Parsha HaShavua to read and discuss the Torah portion of the week. Join the Zoom at otaz.org/Sussman. During these times, many people are feeling alone and isolated. Congregants are not seeing people that they would normally see at Shabbat services and Kiddush, dropping off or picking up children from religious school and youth group events, committee meetings, and synagogue social programs. If there is someone from Tzion that you've not connected with in a while, please take the opportunity to call them, text them, or send them a message on Facebook just to say hello. Check the weekly e-bulletin and website for details on our upcoming events, including, do you love latkes? Who doesn't? Join professional chef and Tzion member Michael Press for a virtual cooking class on how to make these irresistible Hanukkah favorites. It's this Sunday, December 6th at 1:30. Register at otaz.org/latka after Shabbat. Reserve your free bag of Hanukkah goodies to be picked up on December 13th between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Then join Congregation Tzion for a Hanukkah celebration on December 13th at 5 p.m. The last day to sign up for Hanukkah Light is Monday, December 7th. Please visit otzion.org/Hanukkah to sign up. The recipes are pouring in. With Hanukkah just around the corner, share your family's favorite latkes, applesauce, and sufganiyot recipes to be included in the Tzion cookbook. All recipes will be tested before inclusion. Don't miss out on this chance to be included in Tzion's cookbook. Check out our adult education learning opportunities taught by our clergy every week and programs from Valley Beit Midrash, JTS, Ziegler School of Rabbinic Studies. Opportunities this week include on Sunday, a rabbi reads the Quran. Monday, Parsha HaShavua. Tuesday, Hidden Histories and Untold Stories. And Wednesday, Equity, Forgiveness, and Intersectionality. Please check our website and weekly e-bulletin for important information on services and virtual program details. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Frank. I have to confess that I prefer Hamantaschen to latkes, but de gustibus non disputandum est, as they say. All right. Page 67, we invite you to rise for Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kichanu b'mitzvotav v'atzavanu b'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinhilanu zikaron l'ma'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom tehila l'mikrae kodesh zecher litziat mitzrayim kivanu v'harta v'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim Shabbat Kodesh be'ahava uvratzon hinhiltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh v'hashalat.
Amen. L'chaim. Drink up. Maybe share with your family. Alex, we are super proud of you, and we can't wait for to hear more from you tomorrow morning. So join us, everybody, at 9:30 as we celebrate Alex and celebrate Shabbat together. And with that, I say, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Hey, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bim, biddy 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 bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Umevorach. Mazel tov to Alex and the Moriarty clan.
Yashikoa.
Yay! We'll see you tomorrow.